Our New Zealand Bureau Chief, Jessica Maggio, was there watching. Jess, what did she address today?
Well, Kieran, it was rather an emotional time for Jacinda Ardern. She did get teary at the end, but she held her own during the speech itself. In fact, it was Prime Minister Chris Hipkins sitting beside her who cried through most of that speech. They have obviously come to politics together. They both started in 2008 here in Wellington, so a rather sentimental time for both of them. But she really wanted to reflect on potentially what her legacy might be. So she spoke a lot about the policies she was most proud of. That included climate emissions, climate change, child poverty. Now, of course, those two policies were very heavily criticised, and she's been accused of not having fulfilled what she had intended to do when she started out with those policies. But she did say she was very proud of them. She also spoke a lot about the Christchurch terror attack, saying that that had particular impact on her and that she will always carry that with her. And then she spent quite a bit of time talking about the COVID-19 pandemic. And she did make a point of saying that although she feels that people may have hated her for it or loved her for it, ultimately the government and New Zealand as a whole did save a lot of lives by going into those lockdowns and having those strict regulations. So she didn't really say that she had any regrets. She said she was proud of the work that she did, and she really did enjoy her 15 years in politics. But she said, did she get some things wrong? Of course. And this was one of her final remarks.
And I'm here to tell you, you can be that person and you can be here. I am a crier and a hugger. It's instinctive to me.
So it was quite touching. Her daughter was watching from the public gallery with her partner, Clark Gayford, and she did thank them in particular, mentioning, of course, the IVF struggle that she went to have her daughter. So she put quite a fierce front on about being a mum in the top job.